Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you all my updated vinyl record collection. You guys actually voted that you wanted to see this and I was super surprised because this is primarily a doll channel, but also you guys know I incorporate my vinyls as much as possible. Also, Olivia is here, she's on my lap, so she says hello, and yeah, so if you hear any cat noises or you see the tail or anything, yeah, she's here. So I have been collecting vinyl since 2018, exactly Christmas Day 2018. I'm not an expert vinyl collector, I literally just do this because music is something that I heal and relax to, and it's just something that's been a huge part of my life, kind of just like the dolls. So my record display is actually in my doll room right now, so I kind of keep it all together. I don't actually know how many records I have. I might count them at the end and then put like the number somewhere on the screen. This video is not trying to brag. This is simply just me showing you guys my collection, and you know, because I love it. So hopefully they're all in alphabetical order. I was doing a bunch of vinyl TikTok tags. My TikTok is always linked down below in case you want to see those, you know, that shameless self-promo. But I was doing a bunch of those, so they kind of got out of order, so I'm hoping that I put them all in alphabetical order. That's not really going to bother you, but it's going to bother me. So enough rambling, let's get to it. And the cat shenanigans have already begun. She is rubbing all over the tripod because she's obsessed with it. So anyway, you will notice that I do use inner and outer sleeves. They are the Invest in Vinyl inner and outer sleeves from Amazon. I did get a couple questions on my last collection video about those. So yes, remember, you don't have to use sleeves, it's just a personal preference. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. The first record on my list is Positions Ariana Grande. This is the Target Glow in the Dark pressing, and it is just the standard. It's not the deluxe. I would love to have the deluxe, but I'm really not a doubles collector, except when it comes to a certain artist we will talk about later. The next Ariana album I have is Sweetener. No, this is not the peach pressing. This is just standard black. I got this from Amazon long time ago. And the first Ariana record I ever purchased was Thank You Next. This is actually from her web store. It is just the standard black pressing as well. Next, we have an artist that I did not know existed until I started doing, watching vinyl TikTok. So this is Banks. This is her album 3. She's actually coming out with a new album this year, and I'm so excited. Just standard black pressing. I got this from Walmart. I think it was like 20 bucks. This is actually a record that I've never listened to, but I kind of inherited it in a way. So this is Barbra Streisand, Guilty, and it's just, you know, standard black. A lot of the really old ones that I inherited are on standard black pressings. Next, we have Carrie Underwood, Cry Pretty. This is actually my favorite Carrie album. Carrie is a very special artist to me because her Some Hearts CD, it's pink, her Some Hearts CD was the first like CD I bought. So although I only have a very small Carrie collection, she's always been one of my favorites. And I also have the Greatest Hits. This is from Walmart, and yes, the corner is a little messed up. I bought it like that, but the discs are fine. I've listened to them multiple times. Next, we have a newer one in the collection. This is Carly Pearce, 29 written in stone, and this is green. I think this was my first green. No, it wasn't. Never mind. I've actually seen Carly Pearce live in concert. She opened for Jason Aldean, and I saw her in concert, and this is a very personal album. This is about her divorce and everything like that, so I love Carly. She's amazing. And next we have another one that I kind of inherited. This is a Carole King, and it's just a standard black, but I literally love every song on this album. Oh my god, it is amazing. Dirty Dancing soundtrack, purple. This was a Walmart pressing. I could not believe it when I found this. I was like, yep, you're coming home with me. Next, we're gonna get into one of the reasons I started collecting vinyl. So we have Fleetwood Mac Greatest Hits. My best friend and I have dubbed this the green one because like everybody has this album. It's just standard black. I bought it the same day I bought my first record ever. So this is my second record ever. This is an album that you need to have if you collect records. I don't care what genre you listen to. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, standard black. My mom and dad bought this for me. I don't even remember where they were or why they bought this for me, but this woman right here, this is the reason the vinyl collection exists. So yeah, incredible album, one of the best albums of all time. If you look up the Rumors like album and the whole entire history behind the songs and what the band was going through at that time, like, oh my god, mind-blowing. Anyway, this is a controversial Fleetwood Mac album. This is Say You Will. This was like their reunion album, and this is my favorite Fleetwood Mac album cover with Stevie and Lindsay. I love it. And I literally have like the DVD, the Say You Will tour DVD, and I have like the whole documentary of how the album was created. And my last Fleetwood Mac album is Tango in the Night, and this one has Seven Wonders, which was the first Fleetwood Mac song my dad ever introduced me to. Speaking of my father, he is very influential when it comes to my music. So we have Genesis, this one's on standard black. My uncle actually bought this one for me to kind of share with my dad, because you guys have probably heard the story of how we, like, as a family went to a Genesis concert and it was like super amazing. So yeah, if you don't know who Genesis is, you probably know who Phil Collins is. So it's the same thing. This is his band. Anywho, this is a good one. It's Got Home by the Sea on it, which is one of my favorite Genesis songs. So then my favorite movie of all time, Grease soundtrack, standard black. My parents bought this for me New Year's Eve at a flea market in Florida. So yeah, that was pretty exciting. So now we get into the only artist whose complete discography I actually have on vinyl. I just recently completed their discography and I'm like, it's only 4 records, but okay, like it's huge for me. So Halsey, Badlands. This is the pink pressing. I think this was Target exclusive. I don't know. I did buy it from Target, but I'm not sure if it was like exclusive to Target or not. I was actually supposed to go see Halsey, and then 2020 happened. Anyway. Hopeless Fountain Kingdom. This is my first and only splatter pressing. I did not know this was the version I was buying because I bought it from like a reseller on Mercari, and it was amazing. This album, phenomenal. So this next one is the most recent Halsey project, and it is the If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power, but unfortunately I don't have the Urban Outfitters alternate cover, which I would much rather prefer. So I do keep the cover covered, I guess, with this picture that came in the album, just because I don't want to get like flagged or anything, but it's just standard black pressing from Target, you know, nothing special. All three out of the 4 of my Halsey albums came from Target, so this is the Manic purple pressing, and I actually have the Manic CD as well, because when we bought our tickets there was a CD included. So I don't have a CD player anymore, but I have a Manic CD. So yeah, that's the Halsey discography. This is a special one. So this is Heart, and this was like their album, like their self-titled album, and it is this special Valentine's Day Red. I randomly found this like on this random record store. I can't even remember where it's from, and my best friend and I were like, if we can ever find it on vinyl, we're gonna buy it. And then I texted her, I was like, here it is, and it's a Valentine's Day red pressing. So I didn't need any more red pressings in my collection, but it was Heart, and it's fine, and it has like incredible songs on it, so I really, really love it. This is another one I inherited, and it is Come Together, Ike and Tina Turner, just standard black. Yeah, I've listened to this a couple times. It's, you know, I'm a big fan of older music, so it's actually really cool to have this, considering it's like Ike and Tina, and, you know, if you don't know who they are, I want you to pause this and go Google them too. I'm gonna tell you guys like all these artists you need to Google, because you just do. Speaking of artists I want you to Google and learn about, Jason Aldean. This is his Rear View Town. This is the blue pressing. Probably doesn't look blue on camera. If it does, great. If not, whatever. I actually saw him right after he released this, so it was the same show that I saw Carly open for him. Kane Brown was there too, but I don't have any Kane Brown vinyls. Yeah, so I want to complete Jason's discography because he is my favorite male artist of all time. Speaking of iconic male artists, Johnny Cash, standard black. My uncle actually gave this one to my father and I to share. This next one was one of my favorite albums of 2020. So this is Kehlani. It was good until it wasn't, and unfortunately it's standard black. I got it from Target. I was going to get the Urban Outfitters one, but it sold out before I could pick it up. But this is my favorite Kehlani album. She does have a new project coming out, and I am so excited. I do eventually want to add her other albums to my collection, but this was the first one I had to pick up because it's my favorite. This was actually a surprise. I had no intention of ever adding this to my collection. I do love this album, and I really, really love this artist, and now I really want to add more of her albums to my collection. But this is Kelsey Ballerini's Kelsey album, and it is a Walmart exclusive. This was my first green pressing. Green is my least favorite color, but I thought it was really cool. So between Carly and Kelsey, who are both country artists, I have some green. Next, we have an artist that I am ashamed that I didn't get into way sooner. This is an artist who I actually am on a mission to actively look for the albums I'm missing because I want this complete discography on vinyl. It's Lana. So Lana Del Rey is literally incredible. If you love Taylor Swift, you are going to love. This is the Target Born to Die red pressing. Again, I don't need any more red pressings, but everybody seems to make them, so it's fine. This one is the Record Store Day Black Friday exclusive Chemtrails cover, and it is blue. I only have like 2 blue vinyls, I think, so yeah, this was kind of like great. And I love this cover over like the Chemtrails picture disc or the Target cover or any other cover. I love this one, so I was really happy to pick that up. That's an underrated Lana album, by the way. Here's one I never thought I'd actually own. This is NFR. It's just a standard black pressing. The pink one would be really nice because, you know, like it's pink and it's me, but it's fine. I was not gonna pay like 300 something, but yeah, that's the newer one. I bought that from the same seller as I got Hopeless Fountain Kingdom. This is the cheapest record I own besides the one I got as like gifts, but this is the Paradise album. Here's a sad story. So it actually does not have Burning Desire on it, and that's like one of my favorite Lana songs, but I primarily bought this so I could listen to my favorite Lana song of all time, which is Cola, and that's all I'm gonna say about Cola. Then we have my favorite Lana album of all time, and I never thought I would own this one. I literally like had so many eBay auctions happening all at once for this. Ultraviolence, standard black pressing. I actually like this cover way more than the Urban Outfitters exclusive one that I know a lot of people are a fan of, but I think the whole black and white, like even standard black pressing, just fits this album so freaking well. Now we're gonna get into an artist whose discography I will complete one day because she is one of my queens, and it is MC, Mariah Carey. So this is Charm Bracelet, standard black pressing, super underrated album. I'm also one of those people that likes the glitter album, so don't come for me. I don't have that one on vinyl yet, but yes, this is Charm Bracelet. I got this at my local mall. This is my newest Mariah album, and it is E=MC². This is one of the couple Mariah albums that was like released when I was really into music. This one came from Target. This is a fantastic album. The album that introduced me to Mariah Carey is The Emancipation of Amy. I was 8 years old when this came out. We Belong Together was like my very first favorite song ever. This is like the platinum edition because I wanted Secret Love and Sprung on vinyl, and I got them, and this album is the greatest thing. Oh my god, I love it so much. So yeah, I love that album. I bought this next one with Charm Bracelet, so this is the Me, I Am Mariah, the Elusive Chanteuse. I prefer the like actual deluxe CD cover over this one. I don't know why, I just do, but I was really happy to pick this up at my local FYE. This one is one of my newer ones as well. This is Mariah Carey, Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel. I remember I used my entire like iTunes gift card, like what I had left over, to buy this, and it was like the version with like the 6 obsessed remixes, and it's just a standard black pressing, which is fine. I don't really care, but this album, oh my god, I had this 7th grade, no, I think I was in 8th grade. I don't know, like 13, 14-year-old Kyla had this album on repeat specifically. I don't know why. This next one is one that I absolutely love. It has my favorite gatefold ever, and it is K-12 Melanie Martinez, and it is the pink pressing. I want Crybaby, I really freaking do, but it's a journey trying to get that one, my friends. But I love Melanie Martinez, another super underrated artist you should go check out. This is actually my most recent purchase. I got this yesterday, and I filmed an unboxing for it. It's up on my TikTok if you want to go see it. It is the best Miley Cyrus album ever. So it's Plastic Hearts, standard black. I know a lot of people are like, we want a colored pressing. The standard black pressing fits this so well. Like the hot pink one would have been cool, but like this album, Miley found her sound with this. I'm just gonna throw this one in here right now. It's actually another one I inherited, and it is the Four Seasons Gold Edition, 29 gold hits. Like it's a standard black pressing. I actually don't have it in its outer sleeve. Don't ask me why, but I don't actually ever play this. I think I played it once, you know, when I got it, but it's not something I listen to. Not because I hate all the songs on it, just because, you know, it's, yeah. Next up, we have the infamous Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. This came from Target. I actually bought this with one of my Halsey albums, so that is pretty cool. Next, we actually have, I don't like to say rare records or anything, like I don't even do that with my dolls. This, I was not aware that this was actually not a very common pressing. So when I was a child, I liked the Pussycat Dolls. As in, like, I liked to listen to their music, and I had no idea what the heck they meant, and I had no business to be listening to those songs, but I did. So PCD on vinyl, and it is this purple pressing. And I love this. I got a really good deal on this bass for what I'd seen it go for. I cannot believe this is here. The only complaint I have about this album, and I have like the digital CD of this too, like on iTunes, this does not have the Snoop Dogg part in Buttons. And if you don't know, Buttons is my favorite Pussycat Dolls song. Probably shouldn't be, but it is. The Snoop Dogg part makes the song. So that's my only complaint, but every song, all 12 songs on this, is an absolute masterpiece. Their second album, I don't know if it's pressed on vinyl. I probably will get it, but it's definitely not. Nothing comes close to PCD. Next up, we have an album that I actually didn't think I was gonna buy, but I saw it in stores and I had to buy it because it has this, I'll just tell you, hold on. So Slater, Troubled Paradise. This is my first and only clear pressing. I got this at Walmart with the Dirty Dancing album. So I discovered Slater through TikTok as well. Let me tell you something. The title track, Troubled Paradise, I'm pretty sure it is my most played song of 2022 so far. I literally, oh my God, the bridge of Troubled Paradise is like one of my favorite bridges of all time. It's incredible. This artist is so underrated, and I would love to own her first album, but that's really hard to find. So when I saw Troubled Paradise, I immediately snatched that up and I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, so now we're back to the Stevie Nicks. First record ever was Crystal Visions by Stevie, and it is just standard black. I remember when I ordered this, my record player didn't actually arrive, so my dad went and took my sister's, and we listened to my record on her record player, and I remember that so well. This has like Rooms on Fire, Stand Back, which is my favorite Stevie song of all time. Specifically, disc 2 side A got spun so much in the year of 2019. I don't even know. So this is actually my most recent Stevie album, and it's the only other one I have, and it is another like kind of greatest hits compilation. So this is the Stand Back. This is not the 6 LP version. This is just the Walmart exclusive. My best friend found this and she's like, there's a Stevie Nicks one, and I saw it was this. I was like, I forgot this was a thing. It does have a lot of the same songs as the one I just showed you, but it's Stevie and you get some other gems in there, and it's just, I love the cover too. Like, she's awesome. She's amazing. Here we have another one that I inherited, and it is the lovely Supremes. And this is a really fun album, actually, just standard black, but love them. They're amazing. So now we have reached the point where we are at the very last artist, and my favorite artist of all time. And, you know, like Taylor frickin' Swift. So I will complete this discography, and this is the only case I will ever collect doubles for. And what I mean is, if I can get the stolen versions and Taylor's versions, I will. As of right now, I only have one album that has both of those, and it is my favorite album of all time, and I'll tell you what that is when we get to it. So, Evermore, red pressing. This was my favorite Taylor Swift album until Red TV came out, but this, I love this. This has Tolerated on it, and if you don't know about my love for Tolerated, yeah, just ask me how I feel about that song. This was actually a gift. Fearless, Taylor's version, the gold, and it is a 3 LP. This is actually my only 3 LP, I think. I either have 1, 2, or 4, and this is the only 3. Love this cover. My great aunt got this for me for Christmas. This, okay, so this is Folklore, and I got this from the web store with my cardigan. It is this pressing, and here's the thing, this was the Meet Me Behind the Mall version, and this is the same exact cover as the Target exclusive, but that pressing is red, so I'm very glad that I did get this one, but I'm kind of, I don't know, but this is my favorite cover, and I do like this color, so I'm not mad about it. Folklore, excellent album, like changed my life, like probably changed the world, honestly. This is Lover, and it is the pink and blue. I obviously have the pink disc showing. Cruel Summer, yeah, Cruel Summer. Extremely underrated song, deserves to be a single, has like one of the best bridges of all time. Okay, so now we have Red, stolen version, standard black. I bought this from Amazon with my Carrie Underwood Cry Pretty. This is a very important album to me. Yes, it has All Too Well on it, which, you know, was my favorite song of all time until the 10-minute version was released. But just this whole era, I had a Taylor Swift poster in my dorm room because I think I was 15 when this came out. So then like fast forward 3 years later, I had a Taylor Swift poster of, yes, do you like this album too? Yes. I had a red poster in my dorm room. So then we get into The Greatest Thing to Ever Exist, Red, Taylor's version. This is my most expensive vinyl, 4 discs. Here's a fun fact for you guys. So I ordered this thinking it was the Target red, and it was the black pressing, which is fine, but I really wanted the red album to be the red pressing, but yeah, that was a visual impairment mistake, so that's my fault. But yeah, all too well, 10-minute version. I know, super cliche, but literally the greatest song to ever exist. We're getting towards the end, I promise. I think we only have 2 more. This is actually, there's only been like 3 records my parents have bought me, and this was the Reputation picture disc, sorry, and they got it for me for Christmas, I think in 2019 maybe. Yeah, excellent. I love that it's picture disc. It's the only picture disc I actually have in my collection. And the very last album I have as of the end of March 2022 is Speak Now, Standard Black. This was a gift from my great aunt as well. I pray to God this is the next re-recording, and that's all I'm going to say on that topic. Hopefully this wasn't too long, but you guys know I love to ramble, so I'm gonna go edit this and see how long I'm gonna make you guys sit through this for. But if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me know down below which record I have is your favorite, or if there are some records you think I should check out along with some artists. I'm always open to listening to new music. It's something I absolutely love to do. So if you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, leave a positive and polite comment down below, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you can know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.